Virginia Democrat Jay Jones under fire, denying new allegations of violent rhetoric. A Republican state delegate telling the Virginia Scope that in 2020, during a debate over qualified immunity for police, Jones allegedly said, quote, maybe if a few of them died, they would move on, not shooting people, not killing people. The latest claim surfaces just as Virginia Attorney General Jason Miyares releases this new ad taking direct aim at Jones' growing scandal.
Jay Jones confirmed that he hoped an opponent's children could die to advance his political agenda. Can you trust Jay Jones to protect your children?
And Jason Miyares joins us now. So what got the ball rolling on all of this was some text messages from a couple of years back that Jay Jones has since apologized for, when he wrote to a Republican state legislature member, 3 people, 2 bullets, Gilbert, Hitler, and Pol Pot. Gilbert gets 2 bullets to the head. Spoiler, put Gilbert in the crew with the 2 worst people you know, and he receives both bullets every time. Gilbert was the former Speaker of the legislature there, the House, in Virginia. You're the top prosecutor in the state. Such language as Jay Jones has written and apologized for, is that not only becoming of a person who wants to be Attorney General, and B, is that the sort of language that anybody would want the top prosecutor in the state even thinking about?
No, and I say as Attorney General, your job is to be the people's protector. Your job is to stop violence. I can't imagine somebody running for this position and what it entails advocating for violence. And to give your watchers background, what had occurred was he was upset. He started texting a colleague because he was actually upset that Republican lawmakers had said something nice in remembrance of a fellow Democrat legislator that had passed away. And his response was that he wanted to piss on the grave of his political opponents. And then he talked about what you described, putting 2 bullets in Todd Gilbert. And probably the most shocking then was then he said that he hoped to see Jennifer Gilbert's children die in her arms. That's Todd's wife. These children at the time he sent these text messages were only 2 and 5 years old. It simply shocks the conscience. And he's met Jennifer. He's met Todd would bring, I served in the legislature with Jay and Todd. He would bring them to the legislative house. So we all know each other. I can't imagine the mindset of somebody who wants to be the top prosecutor and then have the mindset of somebody he works with and a colleague. And I can tell you this, if he was applying for a job to be just a line attorney in the Attorney General's office and these text messages had emerged, he wouldn't be fit for that job. I think most employers would view this with grave concerns. I can't imagine somebody asking to be elevated to be the top prosecutor in the state. But again, Jay Jones has never been a prosecutor. His career has been a social justice warrior. And I think that's what's on the ballot right now, is a basic test of decency.
So he had never apologized to Todd Gilbert or his wife or family prior to this, but on Friday, when he got caught with the text messages, he said this, quote, I take full responsibility for my actions and I want to issue my deepest apology to Speaker Gilbert and his family. Reading back those words made me sick to my stomach. I am embarrassed, ashamed, and sorry. Virginians deserve honest leaders who admit when they are wrong and own up to their mistakes. That's enough for people like Senator Tim Kaine, who says, hey, he's apologized, let's move on. But, you know, I've always believed that the first thing that comes out of your mouth is what's really in your heart, and everything else is just covering it up.
Well, when somebody says who they are, believe them. But just to be clear, he was called out contemporaneously when he sent these text messages. That's when Carrie Conyer, the colleague, said, this isn't appropriate. You're literally hoping that Jennifer Gilbert's children die in her arms. And his response was yes. And when this story first broke by National Review, as the reporter has noted, he didn't apologize then. The initial statement he came out with, there was not the word I'm sorry anywhere in the initial statement. He said he sent some text messages he regretted. Then he attacked me and he attacked the president. There was not the words, I'm sorry, anywhere. And then it was hours after that he tried a second time, which tells me this is all political theater for him. He is saying he is sorry because he's trying to save his political career. And this really is a test right now of a basic test of decency in Virginia. I can't imagine someone, as Attorney General, I have never asked a crime victim when I've met with them, whether you're Republican, Democrat, or independent.
Yeah.
That's my job as a people protector, to protect all Virginians. I don't care about your political party.
Well, we have heard Democrats denounce the language, but so far we haven't heard any prominent Democrats calling for him to get out of the race. We'll see what happens. Mr. Attorney General, good to catch up with you. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.